So you came here, you can check there's a lot of women. The men are busy burning their shops. I'm not going to be distracted by you.
No,
hold on.
And you cannot record me.
I can.
No.
I can.
Did you ask me
I am a law student, so don't try with me. I know my rights.
Nizwile nje kwenye province udeputy mayor, the whole deputy mayor indoda yakhe yaseNigeria, the whole deputy mayor ubefihla abantu endlini yakhe. Udeputy mayor uthandana neNigerian elingasebenzi.
Kungani uphakela umthakathi uma ngabe esebizwa umongameli bese hamba yedwa ebebizelwe into abayenza bonke nosisi uJacinta? Uyabona lo mbuzo lo usabalele kakhulu la enkundleni zokuxhumana. Uma ngabe umuntu wesilisa mhlawumbe ubuzayo, ngiyaye ngibone sengathi umuntu nje umnqolo.
Yabo nje mina sewumningi kakhulu emlomeni kaphakela umthakathi. Siyamkhuza kuphakela umthakathi ukuthi akayeke ukusifunza yena.
I'm calling all the foreign nationals that have been deported from the Republic of South Africa over the past few days. If you are not a foreign national that has been deported from South Africa over the past couple of days, this is not for you.
This is not a rescue. Whose jobs are meant to South Africa?
Kuthiwa wena uzodayisa ngenkani, lalela. Usemhlumayo la, akusikho ePakistan, akusikho eEthiopia la. Uzozwa ngathi. Wonke uzovala isitolo uthathe izinto zakho lezi la phakathi.
Boli.
Usunosu kusebenzisa.
Close the shop. Close the shop. Close. I said you must close. You must open again. You must close again. Yeah. And you must never open again. Understood?
uSolomon kathi madoda valani la. Valani imfumo. Sure. Fonela uSolomon uzongidala. Are you saying there's no one in your shop?
Verify that is what he said. How are we going to research that his document that he's producing now is valid and in order? So we as South Africans, more specifically, even the government knows this march and march is not for them to check if they have documents or not. We are saying they are not going to operate our spaza shops in our township.
I don't know if someone goes or not.
Mawunespaza elokishini noma isemakhaya and udinga imali yokuthi ukwazi ukuthenga istock noma udinga imishini yokudayisa cash register noma udinga training yebusiness kune fund esavuliwe.
Fana ngicela fana ngidinali police advance fana.
Uhulumende wethu othengisa ngathi we-ANC mawuphume uphele ma-South African ningaze niphinde niwuvotele. Akunaze ukuthi ilizwe libhubha kanje uhulumende ame nabantu abathengisa i-drugs kweli lizwe ama-Nigeria.
But we'll be interested to know where the drug dens of Nigerians are. So they can show us where they've been holding the drugs so that we can clean the drugs in South Africa quite urgently.
If you're still on your way to escape, once you hear this song, the height, you can hear any other song go and you keep moving. But you see this particular song, if you hear it, just hide. Come on, Samalakono, hey, Salaka. Come on, Samalakono, hey, Inaka, Kamalakoma, Hosanaba.
This is Open Up Podcast. Welcome. Every small clip that you have watched in the beginning of this video are part of this video. If you thought it was over after the date that was set by Pilot Mthakathi, the 3rd of June, has passed, no, it's not over. In this video, you will see a lot of things that are taking place behind the scene, because I'm saying behind the scene because a lot of these things are posted by people in different places. These are clips that you won't see on television. These are clips that you won't see on the mainstream media. That is why it's important for you to subscribe and also like this video and make sure you share your comment at home. This is Open Up Podcast. This is where we discuss matters that affect us as South Africans, matters that are taking place here in South Africa. You will see in this first clip, I don't want to talk about what's happening in this first clip. Just watch, we'll talk about it after.
So you came here, you can check there's a lot of women. The men are busy burning their shops. I'm not going to be distracted by you.
No,
We are not sorry. Hold on.
And you cannot record me.
I can.
No.
I can.
Did you ask me permission?
I am a law student, so don't try with me. I know my rights.
This is a meeting.
No. You don't try me. Ima, hold on. You, sir. You, Ima. You, Mr. Burger. Hold on, Ima. You, Mr. Burger, ne? With your stinking attitude, you come in here and you falsely accuse us of taking part of something that we don't know of. You have come in here, disrespectfully so, and told us you're not going to entertain us. Your job is to listen and serve this community. You have no proof. All you're going on is assumptions. That's all you're going on.
I'm not able now. South Africa. Madam. It's against the law. This is not a rescue to drive a bike. These jobs are meant for South Africans. Can you please call the person who's in charge here? Your manager. Yeah, in the 7th, I'm a South African there. Pause it up on 5. Pause.
We will make sure that you are safe in this city. We are here to help you that you will get your businesses registered. And we will make sure that the illegal foreigners will not come and corrupt your children. We are here to make sure that you are safe, your people are safe, the city is safe.
You see, at this point, we know that the elections are around the corner. So you will hear a lot of these speeches that are supporting the community, that are pretending to be on the side of the community. The first clip I want to speak about, the woman that is telling the policeman that she has studied law. I found it on Facebook. You know what we do, we watch the videos and we go through the comments, we read the comments. People were saying, the lady said, I studied law, and then the policeman started to cooperate. He froze. He started to listen to the woman. But a lot of them also were saying, okay, this policeman managed to listen to this woman after the woman said, I'm studying law. So if it was someone who is not studying anything, or who has not studied at all, was the person gonna get this attention? Was the policeman going to listen just like she listened to this woman? Okay, share also in the comment section what you think about that clip. I want to talk about the second clip that we've watched. Checkers is hiring immigrants. I've said it in the videos that I'm posting. I think a month or 2 months back, I had a clip like this one whereby these people that are raiding shops stopped a guy who was on a scooter, like this guy, who was also driving a scooter. He was working for a Checkers. They asked him, where are you from? Where is home? He said he was from Ghana. The guy said he was from Ghana. So this is another clip that I'm finding. I've said this, I'm gonna say it again. If you are staying around Midrand, Sentin, Woodmead, Sunning Hill, you will know what I'm talking about. If you are buying also your grocery via Uber Eats, and then you are doing the 360, you will know what I'm talking about. Around those areas, most of the people that delivers our food are foreigners. I don't know if they are illegal or they are illegal in the country, but what I know is driving and delivering food, driving a scooter is not a scarce skill. That's what the gentleman was saying. Share also in the comment section what you think about these clips. Let's keep going.
Started at 9 o'clock in the morning. Time now is just after 3 o'clock, and we have visited 10 buildings, 10 houses in Sandton that were not compliant. And in these 10, of the 10, the 7 houses, we found that there are illegal immigrants staying in those houses from Malawi, from Zimbabwe. We got one from Zambia. We got from Mozambique, and all of them did not have papers to be in the country. And we are now at Sandton Police Station, where we came to with Home Affairs to now get them to be processed by Home Affairs, JMPD and South African Police. And we have 36 adults that have been arrested, and 12 of those are mothers and one male who have got children with them. They have been housed in the boardroom here in Sandton Police Station. I have spoken to the HOD of Social Development in the province, Melumka, who has been very helpful. She's deploying the team so that the minors can be processed by province social development, because all those that are here are now going to be charged, and they will then be processed through the laws of South Africa to go to court tomorrow or within 48 hours, where they will then, the court will then take them through its processes that will end up at Lindela and them being deported back to their countries. This was a multidiscipline program where the deputy mayor was also part of this program. We want to thank CRAM, we want to thank City Power, Joburg Water that was here. We want to thank the Department of Planning. Planning was also here, and they've assisted us in identifying these houses, because as they've been doing the work, they've identified these houses. So the message is clear. Citizens of Johannesburg, we are going to go for the houses that are not paying rates and taxes. We are going to go for houses. Neighbors, please report houses where you see that the building is not in compliance, the extension where you see many people going in and out. Report those addresses to the city of Johannesburg so that we can visit those houses. We are cutting water, we are cutting electricity, we are arresting those who do not have the papers. This is going to be an ongoing process, and we are going to revisit those that we have already done. We have KMPTs going to continue visiting them. We are going to talk to the owners. They must be compliant, otherwise we must then institute the laws of the country of expropriating those properties that are not compliant. Salute, residents of Johannesburg. Your properties cannot continue to deteriorate because of criminality. We are doing this every week.
If you own a property in South Africa, it's registered. If it's a house, it's registered with the deeds register, Office of the Deeds Register. If you own a car, it's registered in the INATI system. If you own a business, it's registered with the CIPC. If you're renting offices, they're registered with landlords. But we'll be interested to know where the drug dens of Nigerians are. So they can show us where they've been holding the drugs, so that we can clean the drugs in South Africa quite urgently. Those who had properties in South Africa, those properties are in the law. Informal squatter camps and informal settlements are never properties because they are illegal in the country. So you are already violating our law if you're going to tell us about a shack in some informal settlement. That's why we have also, as government, approved the PI, what is the protection of, the one that makes sure that when we evict and remove informal settlements, there's no longer going to be informal settlements built in the areas, including the evictions in the informal settlements, in line with our court judgments. So if there's no compensation that will come from government, those who leave their properties, if they are properly legally registered in the country, they can dispose of the properties in the property market in South Africa, whether it's a movable or immovable property. And we are going to seriously appreciate to be told where are the drug dens. Thank you very much.
I'm calling all the foreign nationals that have been deported from the Republic of South Africa over the past few days. If you are not a foreign national that has been deported from South Africa over the past couple of days, this is not for you. Hello, hi, hope you are doing well and settling in. Just a quick one. Can you now start posting the details, the names, the cell phone numbers, and if you have pictures of the government officials in this country that sold you the fake passports and the fake working papers? Post it. Eye for an eye, fire for fire, Baba. Start posting it from now, Chief. You got nothing to lose. Throw them all under the bus. Let us start dealing with all the corrupt government officials from now.
I wanna talk about the first clip. Yeah, Kenneth Nene. Kenneth Nene has been busy in that clip. You know, we have seen a lot of things. They have found people working undocumented. I cannot not talk about Julius Malema. Julius Malema said a lot of things opposing people who were marching. He said, show us those jobs that are taken by illegal immigrants. Kenneth Nene here has found them. Julius Malema said, we have seen people leaving, the immigrants going back to their countries. How many South Africans have benefited from those jobs? But you can see clearly that there are illegal foreigners that are taking jobs for South Africans. Even though some political leaders, like Julius Malema, they are opposing that. After everything that is here in front of our eyes, after a lot of things that I've been posting myself, that these guys have been finding, taking videos, posting them on social media, you know, so a lot of evidence is out there. I'm compiling this also so that I can show you that these are the things that we are going to here in South Africa. Share your comment in the comment section and let's keep going.
Njengoba ubabona nje ukuthi into yabi namabhadi as much as kubhlungu kubona amabhasi abo eginqika. Bathathe mina bangifaka ebhodleleni bethi bayangithakatha. Yes. Bangifaka ebhodleleni bafaka izibi, bafaka umuthi, bafaka amanzi, bafaka isithombe sami. Bathatha leso thombe bangena nasebhasini bahamba naso bethi baya naseMalawi. Lawo ibhasi endleleni.
Kungani uphakela umthakathi uma ngabe esebizwa umongameli bese hamba yedwa ebebizelwe into abayenza bonke nosisi uJacinta? Uyabona lo mbuzo lo usabalele kakhulu la enkundleni zokuxhumana. Uma ngabe umuntu wesilisa mhlawumbe ubuzayo, ngiyaye ngibone sengathi umuntu nje umnqolo. Umnqolo kuyathanda ukukhuluma into ongakaze uyazi kahle hle ukuthi ime kanjani. Lento abakaze beyifihle ukuthi ke kahle kahle umhla ka30 noma idate yokuthi ngeyi30 ziyobe ikhala kahle kahle yizwi likaphakela umthakathi lelo akusilo ele march and march elasho uphakela umthakathi ngonyaka odlule ngoDisemba okushuthi ubhuti uphakela umthakathi uma kwenzeka kuba nezinkinga nje eyithindana nomhla ka30 makuba negazi elichithekayo uyena umuntu okufuneka aphendule hayi march and march. Uma kuukuthi lento bukade uyilandela from ekuqaleni even usisi uJacinta wakusho wakuveza lokuthi yena beyi march and march abahlangene kahle kahle nelokani nomhla ka30. So leyo nto ikuvezela ngokusobala ke mawumuntu ophilile kahle ekhanda ukuthi okay lokhu ngoba kwashiwo yiloko ubhekene naye futhi uqondene naye kahle kahle. So umongameli ngokubuka kwami lapha ubengadingi imarch and march kepha ubedinga umuntu wakhipha usuku lomhla ka30. Okungenzeka futhi ubefuna ukuyoqinisekisa ukuthi cha ngomhla ka30 wakho kwendoda uma kuukuthi kuyenzeka. Uma kuukuthi kuyenzeka kuba nezinkinga ekhona amacala sesowabeka kuwe thina. Futhi mawumbhekisisa wena ubhuti phakela umthakathi eyinsukwini eseposta ama-video bewaposta ubengasawufuni lo mhla ka30. Ubesengenwa amanzi emadolweni umbona hayi uyaxega ke manje useyawusaba kahle kahle kwayena uyawuqonda ukuthi umonakalo ozokwenzeka igazi lizochitheka la liphekwe izandla zakhe. Bese kuthi umuntu ongayilandelanga kahle ongayazi lento ukuthi kahle kahle bethini aqhamuke sephawula nje aqhamuke sekhuluma konke ukuthanda kwakhe uvele bonke umnqolo ke lokho ikhanda lisifunga straight awukwazi ukukhuluma into ongazi uyilandelele wena obuyibuka nje ngobuyengu uyibuka ngalelo langa lelo mawuthanda wena ongazi uyilandelele ukuthi ama-video khona alandelana thini. Usisi Jacinta wayisholo even ubhuti phakela umthakathi naye wakuveza ukuthi uyena ne-foundation yakhe insizwa nomnsizwa. Yebo ngiyazi ukuthi abantu abaningi kulula ukuthi kube ukuthi bebengayazi vele le foundation ngoba ayikazi idume. Naye ubhuti phakela umthakathi uyiqhakambise kakhulu la eqale khona uyiqhakambisa eseshuthela ama-video lawa bewenza lapha kwaNongoma eqala ukuthola ama-video exosha abantu lapha ilapho kaqale khona ukuyiveza kakhulu ukuthi le video i-under insizwa nomnsizwa foundation. Mangawabuka ama-video khona bebhalwa ngoba niyabuka nibukela ukuphawula nje anikufundanga nalokho. Niyaqala nokwazi ukuthi kunensizwa nomnsizwa foundation. Uma eya kwi-march and march uphakela ubesho ukuthi siyolekelela noma siyohlanganyela nosisi wethu uJacinta okungesiyinto wrong futhi leyo. Ubebenza kahle bebambisane uma kufanele bebambisane. Kodwa kule call kamongameli ngicabanga ukuthi beyidinga yena ngqo uphakela umthakathi hayi nomunye umuntu ngoba uyena vele wakhipha leli izwi leli. Ungakhohlwa umfutha yenawo ngeyi30 wehlile mangabe kusondela ukuthi iviki i30 ngoba beqonda kahle kamhlawumbe ukuthi sonke sinomfutho ngeyi30 and sisobagxoba abantu. Uma sesibagxoba abantu uyena onecala lena ke vela imdinga umuntu onekhanda safe moya ngeke uzuyizwe vele ikhanda lakho manje safe moya #sidlala ngeqiniso aswanesi ama feelings ngintandana
njengamanje ukhona ku uGcopho
ikhona lento engazuthi manje yonke into sekumele ibe ngophakela umthakathi uyabo yonke into nje sekumele ibe ikhona leyo nhlese leyo ukuthi manje nje yonke into seyingophakela umthakathi mina kade ngayiqala lento mina himi abantu bezwa mina insizwa zizwa mina insizwa ziyangilalela yabo nje mina sewumningi kakhulu emlomeni kaphakela umthakathi siyamkhuza kuphakela umthakathi ukuthi akayeke ukusifunza yena
ilo mina
mningi kakhulu kuphakela umthakathi ngizwe uyabona bayachilizeka nje isino kodwa phela nabo bakhona kodwa nabo uyabona ukuthi kunomina nje omningi lapha umina mningi kakhulu kanti manje thina into esifocuse kuyi-march and march into eyafika nento yokuxosha ama-illegal foreigners i-march and march insizwa nomsizwa wayo yayiphusha umsizwa nje ukuthi imgangela ushawa kanjani insizwa izibhonywa kanjani ngesikhwili lapha kuvikwa kanjani insizwa kumele iganwe yakho umuzi ilezo zinto ezayiphusha uphayela umthakathi indaba yama-illegal foreigners kamangobe sayibe clear kamangobe ama-illegal foreigners nobugebengu be-illegality of the foreigners into kamangobese.
But I think Baba Max just kancane nje ukuthi uyayichaza.
If you want to watch the whole video, go to YouTube and look for Gift Media, Gift with a Boom content. That's where you'll find the whole video. This is just a short clip. Okay, let me start with a small clip that you have seen in the beginning of this video. I'm just gonna try and interpret what these gentlemen were saying, because all these short clips, they were speaking in Zulu. I am Zulu. I do understand that not everyone that watches or follow this channel can speak or understand Zulu. So that is why I like to interpret sometimes. Okay, let me go back to Uphakela Umthakathi. Uphakela Umthakathi was saying he understands and he feels sorry for the accidents that took place. The accident that took place whereby the foreigners that were leaving South Africa had an accident. He said the reason why he thinks that happened because they were saying a lot of things. They were saying they were gonna bewitch him. They took his picture, they put it in some bottle with Moti inside, trying to kill him. So everything that they were planning that should happen to him, it's now happening to them. That's what Uphakela was saying, just paraphrasing. And also Obafo was saying in the social media, a lot of people are saying now, why is Uphakela Umthakathi leaving Jacinta Zuma behind when he's going to meet President Ramaphosa? So he's explaining that part. He's saying Uphakela Umthakathi from the beginning of this whole thing, he has been straightforward from the beginning that he and his organization is Insizwa Nobunzizwa, but they are helping in March and March. So he's saying the date of June was set by Uphakela Umthakathi. So he thinks Ramaphosa, the reason why Ramaphosa called Uphakela Umthakathi was about that conversation, that date. That maybe, he says, maybe Ramaphosa called him just to tell him whatever that will take place on the 30th, you will be held accountable for that. So now he wasn't going to invite Jacinta Zuma because Jacinta Zuma has said it also clear several times that she and the March and March has never set the date, so he's just clearing that out. Uphakela Umthakathi is not like because of people are saying now he's a sellout. People are saying he has betrayed March and March. It's not like that. So he's disagreeing with people that are saying that. The previous video that I've posted in this channel, the title of it says Uphakela Umthakathi and Gizwe are sellouts. So please go back and watch it, because I'm one of the people that also heard people saying that, and that I've added them in the video that I've posted where they were saying those things. Okay, let's keep going.
Ma unespaza elokishini noma isemakhaya and udinga imali yokuthi ukwazi ukuthenga istock noma udinga imishini yokudayisa cash register noma udinga itraining yebhizinisi, kune fund esavuliwe ibizwa ngespaza.fund.co.za. Le fund lene kahulumeni ukuthi ixhase abantu bala ezweni ukuthi bekwazi ukuvula izitolo zabo ukuthi bekhulisa izitolo zabo, hayi ukuthi bevule beyikhulisa izitolo zabo. So mafisa ukubhalisa kuyona ngizoyifaka la website kodwa spaza.fund.co.za, ngizoyifaka nasema commentini. and eligibility criteria or criteria yakhona ukuthi uthole lento kumele ube South African number 1, kumele isipaza sirun uwena, hayi ukuthi unabasebenzi asibarana sirun uwena. Number 3 uselokishini noma usemakhaya somewhere. And then number 4 fanele ibhaliswe, obviously ibhaliswe no CIPC, ibhaliswe no SARS, ibhaliswe no masipala wendawo. Ilokho nje. And then ba prioritize abantu aba between 18 no 35 that are young and black and women, obviously. Those are the people ababa prioritize. Kodwa ngisho kuthiwa ngaphezulu kwa 35 usangalithola usizo, uyakwazi ukuthola usizo, but njengoba ngisho ba prioritize abantu abancane ukuthi nabo bengene kwamabhizinisi. But guys, ibizwa ngespaza fund ekahulumeni, iphushwa NEF. Mawufisa ukubhalisa khona ungasebenzisa ifoni yakho, uye kule website lena bese uthatha ama chance nawe ubone ukuthi kaphuma yena.
Siphiwe asilungiseni lo hlelo sizoqeda sekulungile ngithi bafowethu uhulumeni khuza abantu bakho bafowethu la into esizoyenza manje la sesivumelene emva kwengxoxo esibe nazo isikhathi eside la nabaholi bawonke ama parties akhona la, various parties. Sizophuma la manje siyoqala section 1 esitoro sokuqala sehle nezitoro njalo size siyofika enzansi. Sivumeleneke la sizocela ke abazobona le video nabazobona uhambe sizolahamba njengamanje bangazami kwamanye ama section ukuthathela umthetho ngezandla noma baluthe, asiluthi la. Into esisho iyodwa imile nje kuphela ithi abafowethu ababokufika basidedele sesikhathele ibona. Sizophuma la epolice station emva kwengxoxo esibe nazo isikhathi eside, sihambe namaphoyisa, sihambe nomasipala, siyobavalisa ezitoro ngendlela eright. Abafowethu abaseze ukubuya bazovala nje ezitoro ngoba sisayimisela ukuthi sihlale nabo bangabe besabuya ezitoro. Yiloko nje sivumelene ngako. So sifuna ukuthi mangabe ihamba le video baholi ifika la ifika khona kuzo zonke indawo. Abafowethu bazi ukuthi asiluthi la izitoro, abafowethu abayivale ngendlela eright. Abafuna ukuhand over ama container noma abapledge ngawo koma stand babo, because could feel ukuthi babahlukumezile ogogo bethu nani yonke leminyaka. Is 21 years befikela bezodayisa ingubo namhlanje basabhizi basiqoqobele basenza yonke into abayithandayo. So sizosuka ke la no General Alexander usilalelile wasiphatha kahle, sizwene sesivumelene manje bayizwa into ephansi kwi-constitution nezinto esikhala ngazo. Ngiyabonga bafowethu.
This is what I was saying, that when you think that it's over after the 30th of June date that was set as passed, you must think again, because these people are still on the street. These people are still doing what they were doing even before the date. They're still going shop to shop, checking for permits or if you have papers to even be here in South Africa. I want to speak about the clip that we have watched, the gentleman that is sharing the information that if you want you want funds for your business. You know, the problem that I have with what my guy was saying there is the age that is saying. Please go to the internet and also verify the information that the gentleman was talking about, if it's true or not. But I'm just not happy about the age. Why are you selecting the age? Because of most of the age that this man is talking about, these are hireable people. These are people that can still get jobs. But the age that is not counted, these are the people that it's hard for them to get jobs. Because let me tell you something, there are ages whereby even if you are qualified for something, it's not easy for you to get a job because you have reached a certain age. It's either the company will regard you as expensive or they will have this thing. I remember the company that I worked for. One of the bosses once said, yeah, we are taking the YES program kids from college to the particular age. I think it was 28 years old. I think they were taking from 18 to 20 years old. Because after when we were still listening, he said, because if you are 8 or 31 and unemployed, there's a reason why you are not we are not employed at that age, you know. So that is a very disturbing statement, because you can be 30 and still struggling to find a job and still relying on these programs that the government offers. But now they have certain age that they take. What about the ones that have passed that age now? And most of the age that they take, those are people that can still get jobs in different industries. And the ones that they say they cut are the ones that will struggle eventually to get jobs. So that's where my problem is. That's why I have decided to comment. I thought I was not going to comment until we finish this video. Let's keep going. Please share also in the comment section what do you think about this part that I just spoke about.
Again. Yeah. Solomon got madoda valani inkumo. Fonelani Solomon ezomdala. Mina ngifuna umfonela sela. Hayi usemsaba Solomon yakho. Hayi usemsaba. Wena sizwe nayo nakancane. Solomon. Solomon. Uyaphila? Yila esitolo sakho la kwagcina Shona. Siqale kulese silapha lokho ngaseGebani. Wena ngithi kuthulanda amaphoyisa. Woza kuzolanda abangani bakho ke la. Uyagcina namhlanje Solomon ukusebenza la uyezwa? Ngoba ngisho ulanda amaphoyisa wena. Zini inamba yami ke le. Yila esitolo sakho kugcina ukusebenza singaphinde sisebenzele esitolo yezwa? Zina le namba yami mina ngwazi kalala. Angifuni ukuthi ukusatshisa. Nesitolo sakho emphuma kwagcina Shona. Inkinga ukuthi uyikwerekwere. Wena ngakini. Endaweni wrong. Uyadelela unjalo futhi. Thona uyadelela ngithi wena. Ngithi wena uyadelela wena uthemba amaphoyisa. Sila kwagcina Shona. Uma sesathola ufanelile. Njengamanje sizobhala ngawo ngengidi zethu. You see why we are doing this? Are you saying there's no one in your shop? Why we are in your shop? Can I get those in that day? Those. Do you see why we are in your shop? Don't protect me. Don't protect me.
I'm our voice media company.
They won't take anything. They won't take anything. We are talking to you. Do you see why we are closing your shops? You are keeping someone with no papers inside the shop.
And he's running.
And according to your... Hey.
I know
This guy put me here. Yeah. So what they want? Only 5 ladies, they're gonna rob us. And some of the people they see. What's going on? We have ID, we have Aslam. What goes wrong?
Automatically she's saying that this building doesn't belong to the City of Cape Town. It belongs to Power Fashion. So, and they're asking her to park because she's a foreigner. So, and she has the papers to be in this country, and she has every document, every right to be in this country.
South Africa
reformers
South Africa
Joey
Apa refelleji. Hauna batho, refuel rabalega. Hauna traffic. Monna ke pasa le khona, o sna paso mathateng.
Yeah, monna ke pasa. A e sale vene.
Unbelievable.
If you're a foreigner and you are still in South Africa, you have to be very careful. Listen, there is this song. When you hear this song, just know that trouble is coming, especially from those Zulu guys. So be very careful. If you hear this song, hide. If you're still on your way to escape, once you hear this song, hide. You can hear any other song go, and you keep moving. But you see this particular song, if you hear it, just hide. Hamo samanakono hezalaka. Hama samanakano ewaje. Hey, inamaka kamanakoma hozanapa. Kamana samanakaja eha he. Hamo samanakajo henanako. Yama samanakajo eha che. Inamana samanakano honamako. You see this song? It's a war song. It's a war song. So when you hear it, just enter the nearest bush. Don't even waste time. Enter the nearest bush and hide. You understand? As you're going back, hide first. Because with this song, if they catch you, hey, mama, wena.
Iti hulumeni kuza abantu bakho. Let me help you, my brother. You know, this song is a very serious song. It has a very deep message in it. South Africans, they are taking illegal foreigners as the government's people. South Africans are saying foreigners are the reason why they are here because government brought them here. You know, they belong to the government. So the song says the government must warn its people. It refers to foreigners. Iti hulumeni kuza abantu bakho. Because South Africans, they take illegal foreigners or foreigners as government's people. You know, we didn't bring them here. We didn't open borders for them to be here. So they belong to our government. So the song says the government must warn its own people. So it is a war song, my brother. If you have watched this video up until where we are, thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and also share the comment section. And you can correct us where you feel like we have not especially interpreted it correctly. You know, so we are trying because it's not easy.